Alright, this is the dr200 we have for sale. It needs some work. The main thing is the engine locked up on it, and I saw a good deal on a brand new Suzuki piston and ring set that was standard size, and I bought that and a cylinder head and the rocker arms off of eBay before I even took it apart. And because of that, I should have known to get a oversized piston and ring, but kind of caught my eye because it was it started out at 99 cents or whatever. But anyway, I should note that the rocker arms and the cylinder head cover are used. But they were all in good condition. But the cylinder, when I took it apart, had a spot on it, and I tried to hone it out, but I could still feel it. And so I put it together anyway. And it runs, and I've put about 200 or so miles on it since it was rebuilt, but not rebuilt exactly properly. I would say improperly. All that should have been checked. But it does run, believe it or not. And here's the tail light lens right here. It's in good condition, but the bolts are missing. And there are various bolts missing on the bike. The main ones are one of the side covers is missing, but the screws are there. The main bolts that I know of that are missing on the bike are the gas tank. I don't know if you can see it, but the gas tank is just sitting up here. The bolts and the rubber grommet is missing. One of the side covers, I think, is missing. We did have it at one time. There's one bolt missing here on the canister, and I'm trying to think if there's any other bolts. This the lights, turn signal lights, don't work currently, but if you rewire this back in, it will. It's not a big deal. But I should note that I wheelied over on it, and you can see the damage right here. You can also see the damage right here. One time I was riding way back in the woods, and I didn't set it good, and what happened is the bike fell over on this side right here, and this passenger peg mounting assembly, I guess technically on this bike it's part of the frame, but anyway, that got pushed in when the bike fell over, and I was in some pretty deep stuff, and I had to jump a couple of things, and I didn't realize that this was pushed in, and it hit the swing arm. And between when I got back from the mountains and home, I kept wondering what the hell I was hearing, but I guess I should have stopped. But it's really not as bad as it seems. But there she blows, and it definitely has cracks in the seat. but it's completely cold right now, so you know, I'm gonna start it up cold and let you see how it runs, which is alright. But I'll say this, it might seem like it runs better than it does, because it's still powerful, but it's not as powerful as it used to be. And you know, I know something's wrong, and I would assume boring it out with an oversized piston is going to take care of all that. But if you still, you know, I don't know what you know, whoever buys its purpose may be. If it doesn't sell, I guess I'm gonna fix it and fix, you know, everything, you know, get another seat and all that kind of stuff, and you know, get it back to where it was before I had a lot of fun on it. And the thing is the other thing is the reason that it's kind of bleeding me dry, because when I put it all back together, the carburetor was spewing gas everywhere. So I just put another carburetor on it. I actually did try to rebuild that carburetor, but it was still leaking, and I think there was something wrong with the actual metal. It wouldn't but it comes with that carburetor too. It's not on the bike. It has a 07 carburetor on it now, which it seems to be running fine. You know that, but I just wanted to note that it has an 07 carburetor on it. And I guess that's about it as far as everything that I can think of. You know, the tires are in excellent condition. The brakes work good. The chain is a little rusty looking right now, because I mean, it's been sitting for a while. But it does run. It has a newer battery, and the headlight works. And like I said, the turn signals will work if you just you know, solder that stuff back together, you know, with some heat shrink on there. It'll work. And that's about all I can think of. I'm gonna go ahead and start her up.